I was just doing some lesson planning. Welcome to Mrs. Miller's classroom. I'd like to give you a brief tour of the space so that you can use it the best way possible this year. Let's walk over here. So the first thing that I'd like to show you is the inbox and outbox. The inbox is on the side toward my desk, and it's organized by period. This is the place where you'll turn things in most of the time, headed to me. The outbox is for my use to return those things to you. And we'll take a walk over here to the front of the room. For each day, I'll have an essential question, an agenda, and a homework assignment that is color-coded, so you can find that as soon as you walk in. You happen to have caught us on the last day of the year for forensics, so it will come for you too, don't worry. And I also would like you to take a look at the Georgia Performance Standards, which are hanging at the front of the room at the top. There are 5 Georgia Performance Standards that guide the curriculum for our forensic science class, so we'll unpack those as we go throughout the year. I'll also ask you to take a look at a couple of ways to get in touch with me. So this is my Twitter handle that I try to have on the board here, my email address, and then we can take a look at the Wall of Wisdom, as I call it. So this would be where you'll go if you have missed a day. Obviously, you should check the It's Learning Planner first, but when you come back, the next day that you're back in class, if there were any hard copies that we used during that day that you missed, then you can check those out per the day of the week. Moving on over here, not that you would never need this, but the tardy sheet is located right over here. And so if you're tardy to class one day, I'll probably just kind of make a gesture toward the tardy sheet. You can just head over here unprompted. And on the first tardy of the semester, that's just a warning, but the second tardy would be teacher detention, and from there on, the consequences kind of elevate. So it is important to me that you're here on time on our face-to-face days. So that's where you would document if you're not, and then I'll follow up with you again later. We can head over here toward the door, and this is where you'll find the class log. And so if you need to use the restroom or something like that during class, just ask me if I say, yeah, this is a good time. Head over, and you can sign your name, where you're headed, and the time, and so I would appreciate that. All right, we'll take a walk back to the center here, and I've got a couple of things that I wanted to make you aware of. The first is that you received a Fresh Forensics Current Event Article Analysis sheet. And I just want to remind you about this and about the written component that you would turn in on the day of your presentation. And so again, your name would be on the board for the day of your presentation so that everybody's ready to go and to give you their electronic feedback via Socrative, the website. You also received an assignment check sheet, and I want to challenge you to make a 100 on these. These are small assignments, usually finishing things up in class that we've started, and it really adds up, so do a good job on this. And a couple of things lastly that I want to show you. One fun thing, box of sunshine slurry. Let's say you're just shining one day. You're just on it, you say something, you ask a question that's really insightful, then I may take your name, stick it in there, and we'll have a drawing for a special prize on a certain Friday. We'll also take a look at the way that your binder should be organized, and so I have a copy of a syllabus that I'd like to show you right over here, and on your syllabus, you can refer to this on yours as well. These are the order of the units of study that we'll look at during this year. So I would like for you to have a hard copy tab in your binder for each of these units of study. All right. I look forward to spending some time with you, quality face-to-face time, in this very room. Thanks for tuning in.